Gentlemen, ladies, and anyone in between, I welcome you all, and today I want to say thank you very much to a fellow StripersOnline.com member who goes by the name Redfin, and it stems from a thread I started just asking you simple questions: who's making the best cheap bucktail? And he reached out to me and sent me a PM. He's like, hey, I got dozens of bucktails collecting dust. Let me know. I'll shoot you whatever you want. And, you know, me being a small YouTuber, you don't make a killing, financially. And I got broadsided the other night when I wanted to go hit the beach at night, that I was in very short supply of white bucktails in the 1 to 2 ounce range, which without them, you might as well stay home, where I was planning on going fishing. And luckily, one of my buddies from njfishing.com, Jigman, happened to show up at the exact same spot when me and my cousin were just hanging in the lot. And he saved the day and threw me an otter tail and an 1.5 ounce bucktail, and we proceeded to catch a bunch of fish. And this right here, this is going to save my save the day, really, because I got to say, I didn't expect him to send this many. My girlfriend went to the door. She was going to buy some more fish for the fish tank, and she goes, "Oh, you got a package?" I'm like, "Really? On Sunday?" I'm like, "All right." Went to go grab it. I couldn't believe how heavy it was. So it's with all that being said, thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and crack this box. I don't know what's in here, to be honest. Hopefully I don't ruin anything. Hopefully I don't drop this on the table, because I don't want to disrupt the Penn Spinfisher 6. This is the new Spinfisher, by the way. This is the live liner version. I just got it back from Elias. And we got... oh, lordy lordy. Okay, yeah, I see how he did it here. There are a lot of bucktails in there. Thank you very much. I am going to put these to very good use. I'm trying to open this in such a way I can hold it over. Dude, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Looks like we got a crap ton of Andrus Jetty casters. Look at that. Perfect. My friend, thank you. Thank you very much. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. It's taken a long time for it to switch from southeast to east. So my guess is that low pressure now is just exiting the coast off the Carolinas. In the next 2 or 3 hours, should see some amplification, some rain, a heavier east to switch to the northeast wind. And hopefully, a lot of big fucking fish. Expecting about, I'd say 35-mile-an-hour winds, 30 sustained. But it could be a hell of a lot worse, because this is a big storm system that has a nasty history. And while I'm on the topic of saying thank you to to guys that spend their time here, thank you to everybody who is even considered pledging on Patreon. Thank you for all the people that reached out financially on the paypal.me campaign that I have. And again, it's one of those things where it may not look like much when I'm doing this little reel here, and I don't put a lot of time on the water on camera for you guys to see. And it's one of those things that where I was at the other night when Jigman from the other website happened to be at the same spot that I was. There's a lot of people that pass through these areas at night, and I love the fact that when I can show up at a side street in some random town in Beach Town, New Jersey, and bump into somebody I know at 2 o'clock in the morning and have a great conversation because we've shared tides before and seasons past, and it's one of those things where you have a good time on the water. You never forget a voice because you don't really see their face because it's dark out and you don't want to be shining your lights in people's faces. And it's one of those things that maybe it's different in the younger culture or the freshwater bass fishing culture. But for me, I know if I saw a dude that was posting videos online in towns that access gets shut down very often, and there are no parking signs on the 90% of the streets, and it's not enforced, and you get a guy online posting videos of all these side streets in these small areas, whether it's in New Jersey, whether it's in Massachusetts or whatnot, you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be the dude blowing up those spots, not because of the, oh, they're going to catch all the fish, not because it's, taking up a parking spot, but it's the access. So a big part of the reason why you don't see any content that I put out being on the water is it can go from great conversation in the parking lot to smashed tires and broken windows real quick. So I'm not going to be, putting out content and me fishing in areas where, there's a tight-knit community of people that fish them and we keep our mouths shut. If I'm the guy that's blowing up those spots, aka spot burning, I don't want to be, part of the fun is the parking lot bullshit when you're done from the night and all that kind of stuff. Hey, how'd you make out? Blah, 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 this, that, kind of thing. And again, I'm not the biggest, chattiest guy underwater. Over the last 20 years, I've been kind of the, my mutant superpower was getting stuck in conversations with people for far longer than I wanted to when I'm trying to get out on the water. So sometimes I'm trying to avoid that kind of conversation, but sometimes it kind of completes the night. It's a great night. You got a lot of fish on the beach, all that kind of stuff, and it's fun. And then you get, the back and forth because the dude that was out with you at 2 o'clock in the morning, he knows that you know your shit, and he's hanging with me when I'm out there, so I know he knows his shit. So that's kind of how you form rapport and get around, and you you get a little bit more insight to certain happenings and stuff like that. So that's, again, part of the reason why you don't see too much content on the water for me, because I want the relationships I have with other fishermen when I'm on the water to stay the same. I'm not looking for the glory of a 20-pound bass on a jetty and to start a bum rush of thousands of people. I'm not looking for that. I don't care about that. I'm not worried about what other people are doing and that kind of stuff. So, it's one of those things that, for all you guys that are here, I appreciate the time you spend here because I'm not one of those overly enthusiastic, live vicariously through me fishing channels that are out there. So for those of you out there that know what I'm doing and know what I'm trying to kind of push through, I appreciate all the time you guys spend here. I appreciate all the time, all the financial contributions, all the real contributions, although it's kind of going by the wayside now. I'm kind of pushing into a different area in terms of taking subscriber reels. And it's with all that being said, thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Again, this is a lot of bucktails, guys. This is a couple pounds. This is, God, thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. Now to catch a fish on them that you guys will never see. Maybe not even see on Instagram. I don't even like posting Instagram. Tight lines, guys. I will see you very soon on, maybe this will be the next one that's going to be out, the new Spin Fisher. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.